Hello, fellow traders, and welcome once again to Mentor Mike's Market Movie. Today is Monday, February 27th. Let's get started. All right, notice we've got a down sloping long-term moving average overhead, and the actual price action on both time frames, 1 minute on the right, 5 minute on the left, is kind of sideways. So we don't know yet what's going to happen when we get to the collision zone with the long-term moving average. We may be repulsed downward, or we may break through and go higher. At the moment, it's looking kind of bullish on the MACDs here. Lots of choppy sideways motion and not much else. Now the parabolic on the 5-minute chart has become bearish. Okay, I stopped it here because we've got the 5-minute stochastics starting to go south of the midline, the 50% line here. Everything's looking pretty bearish over on the 1-minute side. We don't quite have the bearish cross on the MACD over here. So we could wait until then, which will probably be about the time that the white gets down to the red on the stochastic. Or we could be wasting a lot of time and have the market move substantially on us. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. We did make a new low. Okay, the white is now touching the red here on the 5-minute stochastics. We still don't quite have the crossover here. We definitely have red, white, and blue bearish over here, plus bearish parabolic. Red, white, and blue bearish here, and here, and here, except for this little kind of upward hook here. I'd say let's go for it. I'm going to go ahead and enter a short trade here. and start up the data once again. But we were about an hour, over an hour and a half into this trading session before anything really happened. And the breakout did continue down. We hit the first target, not enough to move the stop, so we better do that manually. Okay, we hit the second target. Our stop's in profit territory now. Oh, stopped out. Okay. I actually had the data cranked up to 50 times normal speed there. Alright, now we're going crazy on the opposite side. We flipped the parabolic on the 5-minute. We're about to cross the 50% level, and we're about to have a crossover. The minute we touch the red with the white, I'll be ready to get long, if nothing else has happened in the interim. Okay. White is now above red. We're almost there here. We've got an upswoop on the stochastic. Everything's bullish here, including cross on the MACD. Some people would say, oh my God, we're already so far away. But you know what? If this thing's going to go, there'll still be room. Let's see what happens. There we go. At least we know we have a winning trade. Now we got in about here. And we'll see how far that takes us. Finally hit that last target. Now, we dipped below the 1 and headed back up again. And we've got an almost cross here. We do have a bullish look on the stochastics on both sides. I'd be tempted to climb on board a second time. Let's go for it. Yep. Stop down. Okay, we got our MACDs going in different directions now. Let's bring this down where we can see it. Now, we're looking bullish over here. We flip the parabolic. We don't quite have a crossover here, and this is pretty overbought. So, if we want to get long, we got to get long when the price is down here somewhere and breaking, just freshly breaking above that white. So, I don't think we're going to take that one. Okay. Looks like we're getting close to a crossover over here and already have it here. This, on the other hand, is starting to curve up. And we have a little bit of that here as well. Now, notice that the price is about ready to spike up here. This is a really aggressive trade, but we've got this sideways consolidation going on. I think there's a real good chance that the price is going to go back up to the top of this channel, in which case we probably have enough room to at least hit our first target. And even if we don't, any breakout should theoretically come to the upside as well, because remember, this is probably some kind of corrective move, but what led into it was this bullish move over here. So theoretically, the breakout should go in the same direction. So let's do this, notwithstanding all this bearishness over here. Okay, and we'll see what happens. Well, everything flattened out, but not for long. Finally, well, we're assured of a winning trade. As we suspected, the breakout did come to the upside. See, we got in about here, I think, didn't we? Stopped out. Now notice what we got going on over here on the 5-minute side. Some of the price action is actually quasi-bullish, but the MACD is clearly bearish. I refer to this as resetting the MACD because the price is going sideways, but the MACD, despite the fact that it's on an open scale, does not go up forever. Nor does it really go sideways. What it does is it needs to get closer to its zero line in order to respond again. And so the only thing it can really do is head downward when you get this sideways move like this. And if we're going to think about getting long again, it's going to have to be at the bottom of one of these pullbacks, like maybe where we are now. But I'm going to see if I can get this stochastic to come down, and then just as it's ready to turn, see if we can jump in long again. And there's a good chance we can catch an upswing to the top of the channel. Ooh, I like that. We've actually flipped this parabolic. But I don't see this thing actually going down. Notice how there's support here on this red 50% line on the stochastic. If this thing turns around, I will get long. Watch. Okay, it's turning around, and we're almost ready to flip this parabolic here. But this rise could be very minimal, so if we're going to hit our target, we got to get real aggressive here. I'm going to go ahead and go long, and let's see what transpires. Okay, hit the first target. Didn't flip the stop, though. Let's go ahead and move that up manually. If you're going to trade a sideways consolidation, you got to really get in at the bottom or the top, as the case may be. The alternative is just sitting out and doing nothing. it going to stop us out, or will it start creeping up? Looks like it's going to creep up. Well, we're a full point away from our next target. Is it going to make it? Okay. Yep, hit that target. Nope, flip that. Okay, we're out. So we take our arrow up to that point. And it's now a little after noon. Notice that despite this rally here, our 5-minute MACD never made a cross. Stochastic went up pretty high, but we never got a cross there. So that kind of suggests that maybe we want to think about going down now. Do we? Well, if we do, it better be when this stochastic is a little bit higher. So let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to try shorting it. We've got $1,537.50 worth of profit, so we got a little leeway to play around here. Let's just see. Nope. Another good trade. We haven't even flipped the parabolic yet. But that drop was enough to hit the target and move the stop. Okay, it's now about 1 o'clock Pacific time on our timer here. Now we hit the second target. I'm going to stop it right here. It's about 5 after 1, and as we've learned, sometimes if we time out with open trades, it kind of locks up the whole thing. So we're going to close our trades and start this up so that we can get a final figure. And we'll go ahead and run out the clock here. It looks very bearish, red, white, and blue heading down, but it never really goes anywhere as I recall. Now let's see. We did get enough of a down move here to hit our first couple of targets. So, how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all good ones, and $1,800. That's not too shabby. If we could do that every day, we'd be looking pretty good. That's about $9 grand a week, and for 50 weeks a year, a mere $450,000. Okay, good luck, and we'll see you next time.